Welcome in today's video. In today's video I'm going to talk about a really exciting project that some of you are going to like and some of you are not. And that is because the airplane I will be building is being considered as being one of the ugliest airplanes ever. I'm talking about the Airbus Beluga, and to be specific, the Airbus Beluga 600 ST, so the one that has been built out of an A300. And that's also why you're seeing the blueprints of a Airbus A300. The reason for that is I do have the full blueprints for the Beluga, but they are not in this room, they are in the other Lego room. And the wings went completely on the blueprints because of the wide fuselage. The entire fuselage will be 24 studs wide, and the bottom will be 16. It's a bit to the smaller side since it had to be 17 studs, but I decided to make it 16 instead of 18, since that's just a lot easier to walk with. Now you're seeing a little M motor, and it's just temporarily placed on top of a couple of bricks and plates. So that's why it's not completely aligned. But yeah, there will be power functions in this, as well as the giant enormous cargo door will be powered, since that was just something I had to do. Now, I haven't created a fuselage cutout yet for the upper deck. They're working with 2 decks, and it will also be very interesting to make like the downgoing thing of the Beluga. Now also, this table is currently this empty because all of the other airplanes are actually still packed in from the convention, and I'm not planning to pack them out any soon since I need space to walk on the Beluga, and I have another convention coming up. The battery is temporarily placed where the eye receiver will be placed. I'm planning to put the battery somewhere in the front of here, so the most of the weight will be shifted front. But I can actually turn it on right now. It will be spinning at max speed because I haven't connected the eye receiver yet. But as you can see, the eye motor does perfectly fine. It's hooked up currently, although there is still a couple of things that need to be done. And when it comes to the wings, they will not be huge, but the Beluga has quite small wings. As well as you can see over here a little blueprint, the fuselage is enormous and the wings are quite tiny, and that's because this was an Airbus A300 originally. And that means that it's using wings of a smaller plane, a passenger plane, and this is converted to a giant enormous cargo plane. I've also ordered a lot more Technic bricks since I want to run a Technic beam all the way through the airplane, and I think that will be the best to do. Now, there will also be lights in here, because I don't know if I will be able to make a fuselage where you can remove the top part of it so you can look in. But that's why I want to order lights eventually, and there will be so that means there will be a second battery pack somewhere in the back. I know, that's sweet, but that's not only because I want to put lights in here, but also because I need an XL motor. So there is going to be quite a bit of weight in the back. But I'll make sure to balance it. I mean, if you look at how much space I've got here, I can put a lot of heavy things in front of the nose, so you should definitely not worry about that. Anyway, what I was trying to say is there will come a battery pack and a little area where I connect all of the lighting and stuff, and then I will put like strips on top of the roof, so when the cargo door opens you can just look in there. As well as I will put 2 A320 noses in here eventually, and I will motorize their cargo pallets too. So I'll be doing that by using train rails, so I can use a train motor, but I'll hide the rails a little bit away to make it look more like it's an actual cargo plane. Then the XL motor will be in the back, because I figured if the cargo door needs to be opened, it will have to be done with a linear actuator, and it needs an axle. Now I can't just run an axle through the bottom all the way to the top, because that would make it impossible to drive the A320 noses in. So I figured that I have to put the XL motor towards the back of the tail and run an axle all the way over the roof towards the linear actuator. Now all of those parts have been ordered except for the XL motor because I couldn't find them that easily. But once I got everything, this will move on really quickly. Now the fuselage will be really expensive, so I'd appreciate a bit of support in here. I've also set up a Patreon page just in case you were interested, and you can follow weekly updates about this, pictures behind the scenes and so on my Instagram. I'll make sure to link that in the description. But it's definitely worth taking a look at my Patreon since you can support me quite cheap actually, and I appreciate any support. Now, I think that's pretty much about it for this video. Next week I might upload a video, finally, how to build that truck, since a lot of people were excited for that thing, since, well, it definitely looks quite nice, I think, at least in my opinion, so that will be nice. Expect more updates about the Beluga, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I really need to start recording because I've been recording for so long, but like, subscribe, and make sure to visit the links in the description. And I'll see you in the next video.